I'm here. I'm here. I am here. It's like 8:28 p.m. Absolutely p.m. late. I'm hoping that's not the same trash from last Saturday. There's a lot of rain today, but it was beautiful. Lots and lots of rain. Very beautiful. You know, I'm looking at Glory's lights. We're going to have them cleaned. Gotta get on it, MD. Look like more and more they're over there. Either the trees are falling down or someone's cutting it down, but you think they'd pick it up. Looking out on that field. Didn't see that before. That's a nice, absolutely nice. Number 24 on that. Absolutely nice. So, something good to invest in. A lot of work in hauling things to other states and things like that. That's a good paying job. J-O-B. Well, let's get on out of this street. This is the voice of High Servant Mother Doris, founder of I Am Sent Me, builder of the storehouse. Today is May the 29th of 2021. And now we know it did rain today, very heavy, but that water has been there for a very long time. Can you hear the alarm? We're going to grab this one in here. Do you hear the alarm? Can you hear it? Thank you, Father God, for hearing the cry of your children all around the world, even my very own. Not for fear, evil, or torment, but because you care to help. Thank you for saving lives and for protecting our loved ones far and near. Thank you for the blessing of promise that is upon this day and every day, found in Isaiah 60, 1 through 22. With everlasting light upon Isaiah 60, 17, 18, 19, and 20. No more, no more, no more. Peace tells me no more. With emphasis on today, day 29, found in Isaiah 60. You can see it right there. There they go. Isaiah 60. Ooh, look at that. Isaiah 60, 2 and 9. 4. Behold, darkness shall cover the earth, but it does not affect his servant, thy seed, thy people. And gross darkness, the people, but it does not affect his servant, thy seed, thy people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, that affects his servant, thy seed, thy people. And his glory shall be seen upon thee. That really does affect his servant, thy seed, thy people. Surely the owl shall wait for thee, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy God, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he has glorified thee. Looks like that was like the most noises we've seen that. There's some barking dog right there. Look at him. I saw another one look like the same one. These are them kind of hounds that you really have to, stir them down to make them be quiet. But today is the 29th. It's that supernatural day. It's when that blessing of promise, when two of the bot become one to make one day, because of the blessing after blessing after blessing. So whatever that was, we released that universal prayer, AATW, that's the BOP, prayer for peace. Like we said, it was pulled up here around 8:28 p.m. You can see what somebody might love to do. We've seen this before, but it looks like someone loves to ski it. And I'll put the pedal to the metal. Seeing more folks out. That's about the second. And out walking them big dog, little dog, but they're out. The other one was sitting over there as that the one dog come charging to the fence. And it's one of those bulldogs, you know, the bulldogs. It's one of them. So, them the kind of ones you probably want to be out and pretty much have your, like a pole or a stick or something like that, you know, with you at the same time. Oh, sometimes they might not hear that stomp. You want to stomp your feet, they might not hear that. But anyway, we're down at this building. Did you see when we pointed in that direction while we were doing that prayer? Did you see that we was pointing there for about a second? We saw that vehicle there with a canoe, had a couple of canoes on top of it. Kind of like took us back in the day. Yes, MD used to do. When we went to that summer camp, some of y'all went there, summer camp. And a part of that would be, we would go canoeing. So we're not going to tell you that dangerous time one that we had, because you might think MD is violent if we told you the response. But MD, what you doing out there in the water like that? And look at this. Look at this. We can tell you that it's around here. We can tell you because we can just look. See that? We can tell you that it's around here. It's in areas that we can tell you it's here. And that was nice. We saw that when we were driving around to go to the other side, and that's absolutely lovely. Had a friend back in the day, he had a nice white one. It's just lovely. Lovely. Nice ride right there. Very, very nice. Yeah. Nice shine to it and all. But MD do not swim. But we were in that, that might even trigger some of that too. That situation right there. But this is one area right here that is very concerning to his servant right here. And like we said, that could very well be a home for someone who don't have one. And I'm sure they, like we said, we saw those mattresses before. Earlier, we'll see when we walk around the building if they're still there by the trash. And maybe that's one of those sensor type lights. But nevertheless, it's kind of timing maybe, I don't know. MD don't know that. But anyway, we're just, having that fun. This is another area too, right here, right up in here as well. You would be surprised. I'm gonna see if we can get that footage from 709, and we may not even, they may not have the full footage of it, but we did give a description about, like, if you look down in those areas, like down in there where you look like you got holes like that. If we were to go back and think about some times that 709 Edgewater Drive, oh my goodness, the people that were homeless, they literally cut holes like that up in bushes like that, and they literally would be living up in there. And it was just totally, if you saw it, you just was like, wow, you know, in like the, you know, not the weirdest way, but like an alarming way, you know, for someone to cut a hole like that and literally be living up in there. So areas like that always concerns his servant. Areas, real bushy areas that are unattended, you know, and all. One of these times we'll get an opportunity probably to talk to whoever it is that is at that house there where we pointed to the nice vehicle there. But looks like, yes, see, it looks like those mattresses are still there and everything. And you would think that whoever has this building, whether the, you know, I really would hope that, I'm hoping, MD, that the state doesn't have it. I don't think it would, because you could see Realtree. Now we're going to pronounce that correctly now. We said Realtree the other time, and a couple times I think we said it too. But Realtree, it's been there, that evergreen Realtree. 407-922-1408. And you can see there's another one over there, another sign. There's one up there by the entrance. And you would think that they literally, whoever has this building, whoever, would literally, you know, clean up around it, you know. Yes, I see things in the dumpster and all, but you'd think that they would do better. You understand? And, you know, it's a very nice area, so we want to make sure we keep that name, that Pinnacle, in front of you. Really, honestly, what MD would do in this honest truth. You see that nice, beautiful one right there? It looks like it's been kept and growing well. And literally, MD is all about that double. So what we would do is put another one right here, right in this area. If it wasn't already one there, which we doubt it. It probably was or wasn't, but it would be perfect to put one right over here in this barren area right here, and all will make the entrance. It's just a nice way to drive up in here, and it has two ways to come in, from off the main street and also off of the side street. And a good thing to do also would be in that back area where it's really full of a lot of bushes and things like that, is like to like cut it down and basically put a driveway right there. That would eliminate a lot of things. That way you'd have even like a third entrance, even if it's a back entrance, to come into the building. And that's something to consider. That's something to